Good morning. Every day I ride my bicycle to work. In the morning, the air is very refreshing. I can ride downtown to my office in about 20 minutes. I like to ride along the river. There is a nice path for pedestrians and cyclists beside the river. It's a nice ride because cars are not allowed to drive there. The trees are very large and they give shade from the sun. One day I had a small accident when I was riding to work. I was riding along the path and an old man was walking his dog. The dog was on a leash. It was about 3 meters long. And the man was on one side of the sidewalk and the dog was on the other. I slowed my bike down. I was almost at a walking pace. I rode very slowly past the man and the dog was surprised. It ran across the sidewalk to the side of the owners. I stopped quickly, but my front tire just touched the dog's paw. The dog made a terrible yelp of surprise and jumped back. The man was angry with me. He said I should make a noise or ring my bell instead of sneaking up on him and his poor dog. The dog was not injured, and I apologized and went to work. At lunch that day, I went to a pet store and I bought a dog bone for the old man's dog. I was going to give it to him the next time I saw him. I put the dog bone in my bicycle basket. The bone stayed there in my basket for 5 weeks until finally I saw the old man again. I stopped my bicycle and I said good morning. I apologized again for hitting his dog and asked if it would be okay if I gave the dog the bone from the basket. The old man said of course. He apologized for getting angry. From that day on, whenever I see the old man, I always ring my bell and say good morning, and we greet each other with good morning.